Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel CH Tech. Today we will discuss about who is the founder of iPhone, Apple phone, iPad, etc. and who is Steve Jobs and what he founded. Now starts. Steve Jobs, born February 24th, 1955, San Francisco, California, and he died October 5, 2011, age of 56 years old, Palo Alto, California. He was the founder of Apple iPhone. Question: why is Steve Jobs significant? Steve Jobs was a charismatic pioneer of the personal computer era. With Steve Wozniak, Jobs founded Apple Inc. in 1976 and transformed the company into a world leader in telecommunications. Widely considered a visionary and a genius, he oversaw the launch of such revolutionary products as the iPod and the iPhone. Second question. What was Steve Jobs' early life like? Steve Jobs was born in 1955 and raised by adoptive parents in Cupertino, California. So he was interested in engineering. His passions as a youth varied. After dropping out of Reed College, Jobs worked as a video game designer at Atari and later went to India to experience Buddhism. In 1976, he helped launch Apple. Third question: how did Steve Jobs died? In 2003, Jobs was diagnosed with a rare form of pancreatic cancer, and the following year he underwent a major reconstructive surgery known as the Whipple operation. In 2009, Jobs received a liver transplant. In August 2011, he resigned as CEO of Apple, and 2 months later, at age of 56, he died. Steve Jobs, born February 24th, 1955, San Francisco, California, US, and died October 5th, 2011, Palo Alto, California, US. Businessman adopted in infancy. He grew up in Cupertino, California. He dropped out of Reed College and went to work for Atari Corp, designing video games. In 1976, he confronted with Stephen Wozniak, Apple Computer Incorporated in 1977, now Apple Inc., the first Apple computer created when Jobs was only 21 years old, changed the public's idea of a computer from a hug machine for scientific use to a home appliance that could be used by anyone. Apple's Macintosh computer, which appeared in 1984, introduced a graphical user interface and mouse technology that became the standard for all applications interfaces. In 1980, Apple became a public corporation and Jobs became the company's chairman. Management conflicts led him to leave Apple in 1985 to form Next Company Next Computer Inc. But he returned to Apple in 1996 and became CEO in 1997. The striking new iMac computer 1998 revived the company's fledgling fortunes. Under Jobs' guidance, Apple became an industry leader and one of the most valuable companies in the world. Its other notable products include iTunes 2001, the iPad 2001, the iPhone 2007, and the iPad 2010. In 2003, Jobs was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and he subsequently took several medical leaves of absence. In 2011, he resigned as CEO of Apple but became chairman. Steve Jobs in full. Stephen Paul Jobs, born February 24, 1955, San Francisco, California, US, died October 5, 2011, Palo Alto, California, co-founder of Apple Computer Inc., now Apple Inc., and a charismatic pioneer of the personal computer era. Founding of Apple. Jobs was raised by adoptive parents in Cupertino, California, located in what is now known as Silicon Valley. Though he was interested in engineering, his passion of youth varied. Apple I. Back in Silicon Valley in the autumn of 1974, Jobs reconnected with Stephen Wozniak, a former high school friend who was working for the Hewlett Packard Company. When Wozniak told Jobs of his progress in designing his own computer logic board, Jobs suggested that they go into business together, which they did after Hewlett Packard formally turned down Wozniak's design in 1976. The Apple I, as they called the logic board, was built in the Jobs family garage with money they obtained by selling Jobs' Volkswagen minibus and Wozniak programmable calculator. Jobs was one of the first entrepreneurs to understand that the personal computer would appeal to a broad audience, at least if it did not appear to belong in a junior high school science fair. With Jobs' encouragement, Wozniak designed an improved model, the Apple II, complete with a keyboard, and they arranged to have a sleek mold molded plastic case manufactured to enclose the unit. Though Jobs had long, unkempt hair and skewed business grab, he managed to obtain financing, distribution, and publicity for the company Apple Computer Incorporated in 1977, the same year that the Apple II was completed. The machine was an immediate success, becoming synonymous with the boom in personal computers. In 1981, the company had a record setting public stock offering, and in 1983 it made the quickest entrance to that time into the Fortune 500 list of America's top companies. In 1983, the company recruited PepsiCo Inc. president John Sculley to be its chief executive officer, and implicitly Jobs' mentor in the fine points of running a large corporation. Jobs had convinced Sculley to accept the position by challenging him. Do you want to sell sugar water for the rest of your life? The line was shrewdly effective, but it also revealed Jobs' own near messianic belief in the computer revolution. revolution. Next, and Pixar. Jobs quickly starred another film Next Inc. designing powerful workstation computers for the education market. His funding partners included Texan entrepreneur Rose Perot and Canon Inc., a Japanese electronic company. Although the Next computer was notable for its engineering design, it was eclipsed by less costly computers from competitors such as Sun Microsystems Inc. In the early 1990s, Jobs focused the company on its innovative software system NextStep, saving Apple. Steve Jobs with an iMac. In late 1996, Apple, saddled by hug financial losses and on the verge of collapse, hired a new chief executive. However, Apple's board of directors soon became disenchanted with Amelio's inability to turn the company's finance around, and in June 1997 requested Apple prodigal confounder to lead the company once again. Jobs quickly formed an alliance with Apple's disenchanted with Amelio. 1997 requested Apple's prodigal confounder to lead the company once again. Jobs quickly forged an alliance with Apple as well. Fui. The Microsoft Corporation scrapped Amelio's Mac clone agreements and simplified the company's product line. He also engineered an award-winning advertising campaign that used potential customers to think different and buy Macintoshes. Just as important, it is what he did not do. He resisted the temptation to make machines that run Microsoft's Windows OS, nor did he as same used spin off Apple as a software only company. Jobs believed that Apple, as the only major personal computer maker with its own operating system, was in a unique position to innovate. After all, Jobs came back to work on June 29, 2009, fulfilling his pledge to return before the end of June. In January 2011, however, Jobs took another medical leave of absence. In August, he resigned as CEO but became chairman. He died 2 months later. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe my channel CS Tech.